Okay.
That's fine.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Seeds of Chaos. Sorry,
Woo!
sorry we're late. I was at a restaurant that they took forever and forever to do anything at. So yeah, that was stressful. Anyways, tonight, as usual, we have Paul, and Matt. Woo!
Woo! Woo! Hello, everybody.
And my cam isn't working, so I put Aza's portrait back up. So yeah, who would like to do the summary? Someone with a better memory than me, cause I can't remember shit.
I will only do the summary if I can do it as Havel.
Sure, that's fine
You
with
act,
me.
you act like that's a reason we wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Havel can't pronounce succumber because it's too many syllables.
Just say it in your normal voice then. The one stuff you can't
Alright,
pronounce.
so we have come to the town of Succumber. Havel come with Aza and Kenneth to investigate the missing people. We talked to Ath boyfriend, and he tell us that she been handprint paper. Obviously, handprint paper was old master symbol. Old master like to wear handprint.
Old master like to wear
Oh,
handprint.
here.
Harvey look at stars while Aza and Kenneth talk to Ath boyfriend, and Havel see man run away. Then Havel, Aza, and Kenneth sleep in barn, and that's all he can remember. Because that's all I can remember.
Oh, okay. Blue, you guys do have that weird symbol in your... I actually finally got to putting that handout in your notes.
Yeah, she's
Blue, if
showing
you
it to
wanna
chat
follow that
right.
up.
She's showing
Yeah.
it on the
Oh,
screen
okay,
right
cool.
now.
Yeah, I don't have the stream up. I just have chat up.
Yeah, we got you. We got
Alright,
you.
cool. Thank you.
Hi,
Talk of
Oni.
hand, exactly, Oni. Hello, Oni.
I just realized I'm like waving and stuff, but I don't have a fucking cam. Damn it. Hi.
Oh, so if people in chat or one of the crew can let me know if my audio is starting to sound like shit, please let me know.
Yep.
Aye, Captain.
Cool. Alrighty, so, yes, the crew talked to the boyfriend of Ath Lightfist. After that, they got Griff, the drifter that they decided to have hang around.
He's our new street rat apprentice.
Yeah, they went and got some of the parents of the some of the five that are missing. The Chosk family and the father of, who was that? Of Letia Meadowfall. His name was Taliesin Meadowfall.
Side note, Taliesin is the name of my cat.
Nice. Cool. So you guys were heading towards the seven-stringed harp. Last we left our adventurers from the barn. Let's put you on the town map. Oh, actually, wrong map. This one, because Havel, I believe, I think it was Havel or Kenneth was told that the seven-stringed harp was the building right below the Lightfist house.
That was Kenneth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was either Kenneth or Havel.
Cause
It
I was,
not Hovel.
cause when they found that out, wasn't I busy babysitting the boyfriend inside to make sure he wasn't up to anything?
Yes. And you were looking around the house.
I was looking for pie.
You do notice, and I forgot to put an animation for a picture in here. Let me see if I can find some. There are stairs in this room, Blue,
Mhm.
right there behind you.
Mhm.
Let me see if I can.
And I definitely went up them.
Yes, and
I
there's room up there.
Snooped around the entire house.
Right.
I believe it was at this. I believe if we're doing this, because I remember ending with us starting a long rest in a barn.
We were sleeping in a barn at the end.
Yeah, Hovel.
Yes.
In this scenario, Hovel was looking up at the stars
Right.
and being shown the constellations by our new drifter bard friend.
Who better not be your new best friend?
No one will ever replace Aza in Hovel's heart.
Right. You guys were sleeping in the barn. Did anyone want to do anything while you're resting? Or before you rest? I'm not sure if you guys had turned a watch. So if you did, let me know what watch.
I think
Hovel
we just
doesn't sleep.
left
I
Havel.
volunteer to stand watch.
I think I just left it up to Havel and went to meditate. Although I only take 4 hours, so
Yeah, so Aza was probably like meditating for half the rest. Kenneth probably passed out at some point, and Hovel never actually went to sleep because Hovel doesn't sleep.
Okay.
like Kenneth is probably still volunteering to watch, even though it's not really necessary. And then I'm just like, it's okay, Kenneth, go to sleep. And he's like wiping his eyes, tired and stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah,
he's
just,
like,
I imagine he's got like bags under his eyes. Like,
he's like, no, I can
go to sleep.
I can do it. I can help. And then I'm just like, no, Kenneth.
No, Kenneth.
That's how I imagined it went, at least.
It sounds like Kenneth, dude, given how like super excited he always is.
Yeah. He's so gung ho.
I love it.
Also, side note, I at first when we were talking about what if someone joined, what they would be, because someone was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, I mean, I guess a healer. We don't need a healer. I mean, the healer would be nice, but like, cause like I learned from the fight in Strahd where, I accidentally revived Kenneth as having 2 healers, so when one goes down, the other is up. But the real thing we need is someone with charisma, cause we're a pack of idiots.
Yeah, we need someone like a sorcerer or a bard.
So
We
yeah,
need someone who's legitimately charismatic.
cause we have Kenneth who's
Hey,
naive.
14 charisma.
Oh boy,
That is above average.
we have
Very
Aza.
much.
Aza is like below average charisma. And then we have Havel.
I have no charisma.
That even if he was charismatic, everyone is scared of him to begin
literally-
with.
I literally have 1 charisma.
So yeah.
Alright, so on the first watch, Hobble,
Yes.
give me a perception check, please.
Bleh.
17. Okay.
I perceive.
You proceed.
You are one with the universe.
Hovel's mind is expanding. It's just geometry flying by.
Oh, and we do have the boy sleeping with us too.
Yeah, our drifter
Yeah.
bard friend Griff.
Yes, Griff is also with you guys.
Because Griff is trying to be my new best friend, even though he should know he's going to
Oh,
fail.
you know what I should probably do is bring you guys to the barn.
Actually, you know what it's more like? Has everyone who's played Undertale, if they've ever done the scene with Napstablock ghosts, where you just kind of like lay on the floor and you listen to the music, and slowly the background just turns into like a galaxy. That's what it is. That's what Hovel's doing right now. It's like he's just
Okay,
sitting
so
there,
put your
and like
characters
slowly
where
the
you guys
world around him just turns into the universe. Alright.
Alright, so with
Hovel
your
was
seven-
over here in the corner.
Pavel, are you staying inside when you do watch, or are you going outside when you watch?
I'm going
do
to
watch?
stay wherever it is Asa is, because I am allowed to actually be in this building, and that is something that Hovel is not ever allowed to do.
Okay.
So I imagine I'm just kind of like looking at the horses, looking at my friends, looking at the horses, looking at my friends, looking at the horses,
Okay.
and my friends.
It's
You
probably-
start to hear the thumping of the horses like they're getting up, and then you hear a loud thud, thud, and it doesn't sound like horse hooves, and it sounds like it's coming. I will tell you which direction this is coming from.
Hovel make loud sound too. Boom.
Oh my god. And you're right
It
next to
sounds like
me.
it's coming from this way. No, I'm sorry. This way.
Hang on, wait, I didn't see the second. Oh, I just saw the second ping over here.
Yeah, that. Yeah, coming
Okay.
from that way towards the shore, as you know, that direction is. So
And this is first watch, so we didn't get any sort of actual sleep, really.
Hovel's
no,
on every watch.
you guys are all asleep. Havel's hearing something.
No, but I mean, like, did we get rest?
No, this is only an hour into the watch.
Purple,
I hear something.
purple
That
is
sounds
the best
big.
color, I'd like to point out. Totally.
It was just two loud thuds.
So,
Yeah, it was two loud thuds and then stop.
so,
And then some loud, kind of softer thuds, like something's moving closer, and it's big.
so, Havel, did you actually imitate it, or were you just
Yes.
making a joke?
No, Hovel would actually do that. He would hear that and he would do that exact thing. He would say to this sound that he just heard, Hovel make noise too, and then mimic the sound with his hands. Boom, boom.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm awake pretty much immediately after that, cause
Yeah, I
he's
imagine
right
that
next
woke
to
up-
me.
I imagine that woke up both Asa and Kenneth.
Can I roll passive perception? Can I check perception on that?
What's your passive perception?
9.
Oh jeez. Oh
No,
my god.
You're still asleep.
So Kenneth apparently can sleep through anything.
Kenneth has a lower
Pretty
passive perception than Hovel. Hovel has 10.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've got a, Kenneth has a wisdom
You have a wisdom of what?
9.
Oh, I have a
Oh,
wisdom of
yeah.
11.
So no, you're fast asleep.
I wake up. I'm not even really sleeping to begin with. I meditate. So
Yeah.
it's not like it
I
takes
would- I
that
would assume
much.
You're meditating.
It
Yeah.
doesn't take that much to get me up in the first place, and then Havel's banging right next to me, so... Okay, that sounds wrong. Anyways, so I wake up, and I'm like, Havel, what is going on?
Hovel hear noise come from this way, and then he'll stand up and start walking in this direction.
Wait, Havel, wait!
Hovel will stop.
Where are you going?
Hovel hear noise sound like this. Boom. Boom.
I like how
Havel,
Kenneth
as
is
you,
still sleeping.
Okay, hold on. As you start to come outside, you can hear it a little bit better, and it sounds more like it's treading, kind of softer than like a charge. You can see in the distance this way a lot of grass and dirt has been turned up.
I shake Kenneth awake.
I'm gonna step up a little bit farther. And
Stop.
I'm gonna say,
Yeah, stop.
someone dig a hole here.
And you
Stop,
see
Hobble!
this huge, ginormous creature. It's probably say as tall as you.
I found a bullet.
Oh God. Hobble, stop! You started it before I could
It's
get
on
Kenneth!
its it has its head down, grazing, kind of picking at a dead goat in its mouth.
Has it noticed me yet?
That is a good question. Let me see.
I'm definitely still yelling at Hobble while I shake
yeah.
Kenneth. I'm like shaking
Around-
Kenneth and yelling, Hobble! Hobble, stop! Damn it!
Have you ever seen like the like gymnasts who sort of like jump to their feet without like pulling themselves up or anything?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Kenneth will immediately upon waking up, Kenneth will attempt this.
All right. So you two are awake and you're
Do it.
hearing commotion outside.
Do I?
He notices you. So, do you want to do anything before he turns his head up? You will pretty much have the surprise on him.
Aza's telling me to stop, so I will stop.
Oh, whoops.
So,
In my defense, I don't know it's out there.
roll me initiative, please.
Yay, initiative.
Make sure you click on your characters so I can.
18
Nice.
with a -1 because I rolled a 19.
God damn it.
And hold on, wrong thing.
I am not dexterous.
I rolled a 12, and I have probably the most dexterity.
I rolled.
Missing on Kenneth.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
God,
fine.
Kenneth! Kenneth, whoa!
You fall asleep so easy and stay asleep so easily, but when you're called for duty, you're at attention, and you're like, what? Where's the fight? All right, Kenneth, you're up. You
I
hear
bet-
this commotion as Aza wakes you up.
I bet that's what he sounds like too when he wakes up with those. What?
Where's the fight?
Where's the fight? Are you on the
I
board?
just dropped Kenneth in here for amusement. Would I be like next to Aza or something?
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
here.
we were like asleep over there.
Okay, yeah, I'll say you were slept all together. in
You're
that corner.
definitely where Hobble was standing. I would move unless you wanted to be crushed.
Yeah, probably
Yeah, Hubble was
right
occupying
here.
these 4 spaces.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
then Kenneth would have
probably
been
here.
like right here.
Okay.
Okay, well
Alright,
now
so-
Hobble's all the way over here.
All right. Kenneth is going to take the dash action, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and then can I pass through this space at double the cost then?
What,
You go
through
here.
Hobble?
Yeah,
Yeah,
going
you get-
through an ally is difficult
yeah.
terrain.
Yeah, through
Yeah.
part of me.
So
And
55.
what's your speed?
I have
what's your
I have
speed?
a speed of 30.
He has
Okay,
a
so 60.
speed of 30, but he's using the dash action, so he can go 60.
Okay. And
And
then,
then I was at 45 here. And then I'm going to go another
yeah.
bit here to stand here, and then hold on
Okay.
1 second. I need to check my. Okay, what exactly am
you
I seeing?
see-
What exactly do I
it's-
see at this point?
You see that thing chewing on a
It
goat.
is a huge, monstrous creature with, almost shell-like skin.
That's very streamlined.
Yeah, sharp teeth. Almost kind of looks like a shark to you.
And it's eating a goat.
Cross mixed with some other four-legged creature, and he's just chomping on this dead goat.
It's a rhino shark. without the
he
horn.
kind of looks, but you can see the dead goat below him, and he's just staring at Hovel. He's staring that way, and now towards you.
Alright, Kenneth is going to make two very snap decisions. You know, take into account his low wisdom score when he does this. The first
Okay.
is this thing hostile?
That is a good question. He is eating a goat.
We'll find out in a
and
minute.
No,
if
but like,
you
like
want to find his intention for an action, I would say roll insight check.
well, I've already done my action for this round. This is just
Oh,
like
yeah, so you couldn't.
this is just very much like spur of the moment.
It's hard to tell. He's kind of
Alright.
just eating and then staring up, so in that split second, it's hard to know.
And then the second thing, does this creature seem natural?
Well, you
I
would
mean,
need
like,
to make
does it look like, or does it feel like it's from another plane?
It is
I would
definitely from
say
this plane.
it would need to be on your next turn to do a history check to kind of know more about this creature.
Out
We
of
could-
character, I'm pretty sure I know that bullets are from this plane.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
but-
we could tame a bullet, guys!
A bullet.
Um,
I'd be
So-
totally okay with having a bullet as a pet.
I would say probably your next turn if you wanted to do a history check to see if Kenneth knows.
Well, Kenneth is
Anything
going to
about
use
this
his
creature.
bonus action on this turn to give himself Shield of Faith.
Okay. All right, that gives you AC. Increases AC by 2. Nice. How long does that last? Oh, 10 minutes. Cool. So a long time. All right. Hovel, you're up, and then the creature's on deck.
Hovel like dig a hole too, and then Hovel will step like right up here next to Kenneth and just start bulldozing through the ground with his hands,
Oh my god.
just digging
Okay.
as big a hole as he can in 6 seconds.
All right. It's probably less than 10. No. 6 feet by like a good swipe or 2 if you're really trying.
I'm definitely trying to dig the biggest hole I can possibly dig in this turn.
Yep, about 6 feet.
Okay, cool.
All right. Is that it for Hovel?
Yep.
All right. It is his
Hovel
turn.
like dig holes too.
All right. So, as it drops, the goat, it stares and decides to charge at Kenneth. Kenneth.
Damn it!
Well,
It's okay.
It
I
jumps
anticipate.
at you.
where's our bard friend? Where's Griff? Or Griff?
He is sleeping.
Okay.
What do you want Griff to do?
I don't know. I was just wondering where he was.
I want him to see. I want to see him be. I want him to see. Some.
Give me a strength check and my strength check. He's gonna try to mow you down.
A
Yes,
strength
sir,
check and
Mr.
what
Robot.
check? A strength check and what?
Paul, you went robotic.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, you're breaking
You're
up.
dead.
Strength check and what?
Athletic.
Okay, do you want athletics or strength?
Strength.
All right.
Whatever you're higher with. Strength.
Okay, yeah, I'm proficient in athletics, so I'll have a higher level.
Yeah, so it's against my strength. Wow. Yeah. Surprisingly, your ground is as weird as it is, and as huge as the thing is. You just like put your arm out and just like no.
Robot
Yeah.
DM.
Kenneth like holds up like his hand is like just holding the. He goes, I have a strength of 19.
Oh my god.
Holding this thing's jaws open.
I'm
Yeah.
just imagining, like, in game, Kenneth being one of the few people that knows what their strength is because he did, like, research to, like, measure his strength somehow and created, like, his own scale for strength.
He actually has his character sheet in character.
Like he's measured, like, his actual abilities in his own ranking style and just happens to be out of 20 like the character sheets are.
That'd be awesome. Alright, so,
Now the
Aza,
question is-
you're up.
The question is then, since he's been with us for a few years, has he done that for the two of us?
Oh god.
Aza, you're up, and Kenneth, you're on deck.
Gentlemen never tell.
So I'm gonna start running, and I'm gonna attempt to yell at Griff just in case he happens to wake up while I'm yelling. I'm gonna run past, and while I run past, I go, Griff, adventure.
What's your speed?
30.
Okay, you'd make it to here.
No, I'm not running that way. I'm running towards here. I'll move
He's gonna
myself
run
on.
toward combat,
5,
but-
10,
You
15, 20,
saw Griff
20.
earlier go into this corner. Griff's over here.
Oh, Griff's way over there?
Yeah, are you just shouting?
Oh, Griff's over there. Where's his
Yeah, Griff's way
icon?
over here.
Oh.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, I didn't see that there. I'm still gonna
Oh,
shout
I
at
need
him
that.
as I run.
Right, there you go.
I'm still gonna
Okay.
shout as I run in case he happens to hear me out in the
alright,
corner. I'm gonna go Griff, adventure. Also, thank you to whoever hosted. My alerts are working.
Woo!
Dalek, come back.
Thank you.
You can lay it all on me.
Welcome, lurkers.
Alright, so, yeah. Griff kinda, alright, and he gets up. Oh, like
Jeez,
Griff.
kid, be a little more happy about it.
Adventure!
throw me away from Griff. And he got a friggin' 3.
Adventure!
Adventure. Alright, 3. Okay. You run that.
Run and you
probably
see.
35 feet. Okay, and you see this huge creature. Kenneth with his arm out, holding it back, and Hovel digging a hole.
Hobble, stop!
Like a big child.
Can I? This is probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Might as well.
Okay.
Can I try and do some sort of like animal handling check to see if I can calm this thing down so we don't have to kill it in case it's just some wild creature that was looking for food in the wrong place?
How are you gonna try to handle this thing?
I would probably be talking to it like, hello, shh, it's okay, calm down, don't attack us, please, we don't want to hurt you, it's
Throw food in
okay.
its open mouth.
Okay.
I probably could throw food at it, that kind of idea.
Alright, roll me an animal handling check, but the DC on that's gonna be really high.
Okay, it's
Just-
worth a
just
shot.
letting you know.
It's worth a shot.
Why not?
Ooh, 17.
17.
It shakes its head as Kenneth is trying to hold it. Not really paying attention to you.
Damn it!
Can it
Putting its head down and more like a rhino would when it's trying to ram.
Kenneth says, Aza, not the time.
We don't want to hurt it if it doesn't need to be hurt.
Okay, Kenneth, you're up, and Hovel, you're on deck.
Can I sort of sacrifice my bonus action to recall everything I might possibly know about this thing?
Now that you're up
No,
close
it
and
would still
personal
be
with
an
it.
I was gonna say, Kenneth, not the time.
If you're gonna do like a history check, that's gonna count as a action. Any skill check counts as an action. But feel free to. I
You
can
want
give
to
you-
ascertain what this thing is, then you have to use your
Yeah.
action to do it.
Yeah. I can tell you what what this creature is.
Oh, and I used my bonus action to kind of have my daggers ready.
Okay. Well, that would be your interaction, but cool. Good to know that you're ready and able to kick some boots.
Cause, well, I get one dagger from the free interaction thingy-mabobber and one from the bonus action.
Okay.
Cause I
Kenneth,
dual wield.
what are you doing?
I guess I'll attack it.
Okay. Roll the hit. Rolly McRoll. 18. That is a hit.
Alright.
No.
How are you hitting this with your long sword?
I'm gonna stab it.
Stab at thee.
Stabby stab. Okay. Roll the damage.
And,
5
it was
damage.
5, and I get it, and I have an extra attack.
Yep.
You're a paladin also. Don't you have divine smite?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna use it on this guy.
Okay.
Not
Alright.
yet, at least.
You stab
Mostly
down.
Do you
Mostly
even?
because I only have one paladin spell slot left.
I was gonna say, do you
Right.
even have one left to use? Cause we haven't rested yet.
I have
Right.
2 spell slots left. I used one of them to cast Shield of Faith.
Right. You guys need rest.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't.
Your long sword finds a chink in its coral body, and you deal a slight little, just the tip.
Just.
Smack again.
Yes, that is also a hit. As you go in for the same spot, dealing 10 damage. Nice.
Yeah, the
It's
5
no
is
longer
the
just a
minimum.
tip.
Yeah, it pierces in further, and you can feel your longsword going in his skin easily.
I will use my bonus action to yell at it and try to get.
Well, it would be your interaction. And
Yeah.
if you have something else you can do with the bonus action.
Well, I
then-
just want to try to get its attention focused on me
Okay. It is.
Good.
As you're yelling at it, it's
and stabbing.
and it's pain. Yeah, it's just staring at you with evil evil intentions. It just gives you the evil eye. All right, is that it for Kenneth?
Yep.
All right, Hovel, you're up.
Hovel is so conflicted. Aza said to stop, but Kenneth is attacking it. I don't know what to do.
Well,
I
Kenneth
wasn't
exactly
clear.
having problems yet.
I wasn't clear enough when I said stop the second time. I just said a general stop instead of stop digging down.
Hovel brain hurt. Hovel not know what to do.
I believe in you.
Hovel will hold his action until someone gives him orders.
Okay.
He doesn't know what to do. He's so confused.
Okay. All right. It is its turn. So again, it is going to try to chomp down on this tasty, delicious treat that it has in front of it.
See, it's just hungry.
So 23.
Holy crap! That actually hit me.
Yeah. And does 27 points of piercing damage. So it chomps down on you really hard, right on your arm, right? Your other arm, the one that's not holding the sword.
Well, that one's holding my shield.
I got a good chunk of your shield out.
Rip shield.
Took a chunk out.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, I feel so bad for poor Hovel. I wasn't clear enough.
Okay. And it's going to shift. Oh, let me move it. Just gonna shift ever so slightly over here, not even 5 feet away. Alright, and that will end its turn, so Griff.
Doesn't Grip have a 3 and I have a 12?
Oh, then yes, hold on. Oh, I
You
forgot
need
to
to
put it in.
fix the order first.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Now go down to Aza.
Alright,
There you go.
Aza. Yeah, I had to fix that. Okay, so Aza, you're up, and Griff's on deck.
It moved, and now I have no clear aim. Damn it, Kenneth, get out of the way. I guess I'll move. I hate this, but I'm gonna have to move to melee because I don't want to hit Kenneth or Hobble.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think
you
you'd
can-
be able to hurt Hobble.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to dagger it, I guess, somewhere that looks like it doesn't have armor in the way if possible.
Alright. Throw your dagger. Where are you aiming at?
Whatever
Ooh.
looks soft, I don't know.
Alright, you find a spot on its feet, and it lands.
Right in the ankle.
Nice. And you have one dagger in him.
And then I gotta roll my sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack!
Oh, I thought I had a quick click version. Oh well. Okay, I'll just type it out.
Okay.
Roll 2. No.
This is the damage.
2d6.
sneak attack damage.
Yeah. Because 3d6 is level 5 rogue and I'm level 4 rogue. So 2d6. 7 points of sneak attack.
13 points of damage total.
Nice.
And then I want to use
Yeah.
my second dagger.
Okay. Roll the second dagger without the... wait, do you have,
11.
any... 11 misses.
Do I have what?
A feat that gives you, like a 2-weapon fighting.
It's a thing when you have light weapons. And daggers
Oh,
have the
okay.
light property.
Right. Alright,
Mhm.
so no, that misses though. It lands short.
It just, you don't get as much damage, but you can still use it.
Right. Yeah, it lands short. Is that it for Asa?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Alright, Griff.
Damn it,
Okay.
Griff!
Hang on. Because even though I know I said Hobble will hold his action until he is given orders, seeing Asa also attack this creature, after seeing Kenneth already attack it, he now knows that this creature is hostile and it must be squished.
Okay. Griff is
So,
just gonna
Can
move.
I count that as giving orders and use my action?
I would, as a reaction, no, I would
Okay.
say you'd wait until Asa gave you orders, but you
Oops.
do notice that this thing is hostile.
I forgot to
Yeah.
give orders. Whoops.
Griff,
Yeah, you did. You
Move
did
there.
word your held action pretty explicitly.
Yeah,
Um,
until I was given orders, which did
Yeah.
not happen.
Sorry, Hopple.
That's okay.
Kenneth, you're up, and Hovel, you're on deck.
Alright, let's check. This is an action to do this.
Plus,
right?
Kenneth also knows that Hovel would listen to him, so I'm sure Kenneth is fully aware that Hovel has done absolutely nothing and just kind of stood there watching all of this happen.
Yeah, Kenneth
few
totally will
seconds.
give you orders.
He could. Hovel would listen to him if
Right,
he gave orders.
Kenneth?
Kenneth is going to yell, "Hobble, smash!"
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, as a reaction, I'll give Hovel a chance for a reaction since now he has orders.
Yeah.
And then Kenneth, Hovel
Yeah,
do your
his
attack,
held action
and
is
then
still,
Kenneth,
is still held.
Kenneth, do your action after Hovel's attack. So Hovel, that is a miss. Hovel, you try to smash your hands down, and you
It
just
just
end
moves
up
out of
hitting
the way.
goat.
I squished the
poor
goat.
Oh
Yeah,
no, not the gun.
goat right here. Sorry. Supposed to
Oops.
be there. No. Okay. Anything else, Hovel? Or no, that's it.
I
Kenneth.
can only do the one.
This is
Yeah,
bull. This
sorry.
ability requires me to spend an action for it.
Do it.
Anyone into goat jelly?
Goat stew.
What's a goat?
Oh my god.
Kenneth?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm going to channel divinity for sacred weapon.
Ooh.
Okay. So as an action,
I
you
still don't
can
understand
view a
why this is an
weapon.
action, but
Imbue a weapon with positive energy for 1 minute. You add the charisma bonus to attack rolls with a weapon. This is your channel divinity is an action.
yeah,
it's
I
an
don't,
action.
I don't get why it takes. Like, I'm literally spending an action to make my sword low. and that is
It's so you can't channel divinity and then attack. I think they were trying to keep it in.
Well, I'm just saying,
Not
like this
into it.
ability is really weak for it to be an action.
Yeah.
So
What does-
my turn, a bonus action?
You
What-
have a bonus action.
No, I don't have a bonus action.
What does your
Okay, so
weapon
that-
look like?
It's
What's
spell.
your spiritual weapon?
Yes. what does
It's
it
a
look
glowing sword.
like? Nice.
Aw,
bright
Kenneth,
yellow.
so standard.
That's the only thing I can. That's the only thing I can do. The weapon emits bright light. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be a sword, does it?
No, that's
Like,
spiritual
it-
weapon.
Oh.
This isn't a spiritual weapon. This is the weapon he's holding in his hand. And he's just making better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were casting
No,
spiritual
no.
weapon. I was like,
that's
No, I only have one spell slot yet left, and I'm saving that for the next time I hit this thing.
All right, Hovel, you're up, and then it's the creature's turn.
Okay. Oh, smash!
That is a miss.
Smash!
That is your second fist lands right on the top of his head.
knock
Yeah,
him
but
out.
18, nice.
Knock him out.
Mama said knock you out.
Okay. Anything else for Hovel?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Alright, it is its turn. It is gonna turn around this way and try to.
Attack of opportunity.
I think I donked it too hard on the head. It's
Yep.
running away.
Everyone's gonna be able to get attack of opportunities. So everyone roll me attack of opportunities, please. As he kind of tries to get some
28.
distance.
Fuck yeah.
Yep, Hovel, you smash him pretty good.
Okay, since I've got my thing, add another 2 to this roll.
So 14.
Yeah, 26.
No, that 12 was
Oh.
mine.
Oh, the 12
Yeah.
was yours, Blue.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I rolled
so,
a 20.
Yeah.
Paul, your long sword finds its mark on the back of its skin, of its shellish kind of skin.
I'm gonna divine smite it.
What?
Does that require you to call a divine smite?
Nope. It just
know.
the way it's worded, you can call it whenever the hell you want.
All right.
When
so,
I hit a creature.
Yep.
I have to
Yeah,
call it when I hit a
when you-
creature.
Yeah. So you just choose
What
when it
level?
triggers.
What level were you doing that?
I only have one first level spell slot left.
Okay, so 2d8
Yeah.
Bonus 2d8.
added to whatever long sword damage that caused.
Alright, so... Never... No, I never did. Alright, so longsword
Like-
damage is 7.
Okay.
Does it look like it's
11
running?
points of radiant damage.
Does it look like it's running because it's hurting?
No, it runs. Hold on a second. It runs to that spot and then turns around and
Oh,
kind of pushes its, kind of like a bull would, like to charge. It looks like it's gonna charge you guys.
oh, great.
Hold on. I messed up on my. How much? Let's see. Did 15 for Hovel?
Boys, don't die.
It's pretty hurt. It is bleeding though. The wounds that you guys did secure are bleeding. Alright. And let me just do something. All right. It kind of turns towards Aza.
No, not me! Oh shit, I'm jelly!
And give me a strength or dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
Fuck, I'm not choosing strength.
Yeah, because your dex is higher because you're a rogue. So give me a dex saving throw.
We are not taming this thing if it knocks
Mhm,
Daza
mhm.
unconscious. Hovel will not allow that.
Alright.
19!
Wow, nice. So it runs back. You guys stab it. It stops, kind of pushes its feet, and then jumps in the air 15 feet high and
On a
lands.
successful save, the creature takes half damage and is not knocked prone, okay. But
Right.
it is pushed 5 feet, okay.
Yes. So it lands right in front of Aza and deals. Let me roll the.
3d6 plus 4.
Oh god.
And then halved because you made the save.
So
My current hit
5.
points is 15, guys.
You have
Why are
10
your
hit points
so
now.
low?
You took 5.
I took 5?
Yeah, because it would have been halved.
Yeah.
Alright.
Made
I'll
the
just say
save.
5 because it's 11. All right. And you're knocked back. It
I-
says knocked back 5 feet.
I moved
Pushed back
5.
5 feet.
I moved
Yeah,
5
so
feet
we
already.
All right.
When he read that, I moved for you.
Okay. Aza.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Wait, guys. Let me try something. I'm gonna grab some rope, jump on its back, and put the rope in its mouth. I'm gonna ride this thing like a fucking bull. Like, it's gonna be
Ride 'em,
great.
cowgirl.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That would require you to do a
Acrobatics.
check. Yeah. It's definitely an acrobatic check.
Alright.
Cowgirl.
It is a D.
25!
Oh, nice. Yeah, you easily jump on the back of this thing and you secure. Hold on. Let me put your on it.
I'm riding a bullet.
So you got it, and it's bucking.
I've got it
but
like
you're
in
able
its mouth
to
like a bit,
stay
you know?
on.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tame this. If it's the last thing I do, damn it! Don't kill it!
So is it doing anything else?
I'm just trying to get it under control and tame this
Wait,
thing.
wait,
I'm
wait,
determined.
Does Azer shout, don't kill it?
Yeah, I'm shouting.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do this thing! Don't kill it! I'm like, I look completely psycho too. I'm really
Alright,
bloody from being smashed into. I just jump on top of this thing, throw some rope in its mouth, and I'm standing on top of it like crazy. I've got this look in my face as I'm screaming, I got this! Don't kill it! I'm gonna tame this thing!
Alright.
Awesome.
Your next turn will be an animal handling check. So Griff is up. 30 as he moves here and starts to see the edge of Hovel and hearing the commotion outside. As right before he moves, he hears the loud thud of Aza hitting the barn, and he kind of shudders and runs to that spot. So Kenneth, you're up, and Hovel, you're on deck.
I already know what Hovel's gonna do.
Kenneth will sort of like stare at what he's looking at for a second, and then he'll sort of like glance over to Hovel, like sort of like well, what do you think, sort of thing. Can Hovel use his reaction to like glance back and give like a signify? What do you think?
It's an interaction. You got 6 seconds. For an
Hovel
interaction.
pin!
Hovel what?
Hovel pin! I imagine since we've been traveling for a few years, Kenneth knows what this means. It means I'm going to pin this thing to the ground.
Kenneth will sort of like shrug his shoulders, take a step off to the side, and use his lay on to heal himself.
Okay. Alright, so you step aside and put your hands on yourself as the glow of healing word.
I imagine that lay on hands looks something like this.
Oh, I can
He's just like, what did I get myself into?
I love that.
Adventure!
Adventure! I love this. This is
Roll
the best.
that, Kenneth.
I don't have to
Exact-
roll it. It's
Yeah,
just-
lay on
I
hands
have
isn't a
much
thing you
healing?
I have
roll.
23
Okay.
points. I have 23 points in my left. I used all of them.
Okay, so you used all 23. Alright, is that it for you?
Yeah, that's my action.
Alright. Hobble, you're up.
I want to step up, grab this thing, and pin it to the ground.
Okay.
Like a crocodile. Like I'm just gonna grab it by the mouth, hold the mouth shut, and pin the fucking nose to the ground.
Alright, so this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna need to do a contested strength check against my disadvantaged strength check because Asa is on his back with a rope around it, but Asa is also gonna need to do a dexterity saving throw to not be crushed by Hovel or thrown off this creature.
Okay.
It's like trying to tame an alligator. I'm gonna hold the mouth
Yeah.
shut and pin the nose to the ground so it can't move.
Alright. Wow. So nothing happens. You try to.
Wait, you didn't roll a disadvantage. You rolled a straight 16.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, yeah. Let me roll that again.
Oh!
So I rolled a 20. No.
But you had
So
disadvantage, so you get
16. Yeah.
16.
So nothing happens. You
Hmm.
kind of put your hand on it, and you can't get it pinned. It starts to move, and
It's
Asa
walking
is
too
on it.
wildly with Aza on its back.
Asa just misses Hovel's hand, but doesn't fly off this thing. So you just see, like, Hovel grabbing it, it kind of starting to slide out, or starting to, but not quite getting there. And Asa's just kind of, like, rocked back and forth, but staying on.
I imagine Aza looks like someone riding a mechanical bull right now. It's
Yeah,
on
Pretty
high.
much. Alright, it is its turn, and it is going to attempt to bite the big ol' hand that's trying to grapple it. So this is, biting Hovel. 14 for Hovel, which I
Miss.
know misses. As it tries to
It's more
snap
like-
wildly.
It's more like, I imagine it's more like, since I'm just big and lumbering and made of stone, and my AC is 17 because I'm made of stone, I imagine more like it bites me, but its teeth don't pierce. They just,
Yeah. You hear
On my
the
skin.
loud scraping noise of, bone and stone.
It's like
cover of
nails
its
on a
teeth break off.
chalkboard. Gross.
bone and
Like.
stone.
Yeah. Bone and stone. Alright.
Bone and stone.
That is his turn. So Asa is up and Griff's on deck.
Well, I'm gonna try and make this thing calm down. Be like
Okay.
physically wrangling it while I talk to it too. You know, like calm down, You're okay. No need to hurt us. We're not gonna hurt you. Leave us alone. That kind of thing.
Alright, so you're just talking to it? Are you gonna like pull on the reins at all?
I'm pulling on it too a little bit. Not
Okay.
like
Alright, give
not
me
like extreme. Like I'm not trying to hurt this thing, but like I'm pulling on it, try and pull its head away from everything. That kind of idea.
She's straight up trying to tame a stallion.
Yeah. Alright, roll me an animal handling check.
What'd you say, Kenneth?
Do you have any experience training anything like that?
I have an owl.
Just some training.
No, I mean training a horse.
15. No, not a horse. I'm a city street urchin. I haven't been around horses in at least 75 years.
No, it doesn't seem to be.
We're just gonna
focusing on
sit
you.
here for 10 hours while I keep doing this and yelling at them not to kill it.
focus is more towards Hovel and trying to bite Hovel, then it's still bucking and
I have a
trying to break
mechanical.
free.
I have a mechanical question.
Uh-huh.
Would something like speak with animals count towards this thing?
Is a bullet considered a beast? Speak with animals works on beasts.
Speak with animals.
Is it a beast?
Speak with animals specifies it works on beasts. So if this thing is considered a monstrosity, it won't work. But if it's considered a beast, it would
you
work.
would need to do some kind of knowledge, no knowledge about that.
Okay.
Or, I mean, you could
Or
try.
just try it, I guess. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
or
try
try.
it.
That could be your next turn, because animal handling is a action. Do you
Yeah.
have a bonus action or movement you want to do?
No, just stand on top of him and try and wrangle him, but that's my action, so yeah, that's it.
Alright, so Griff is running. Gets here and goes, whoa!
He just comes in to see me standing on top of a bullet.
While Hovel probably has the thing like holding it by the neck while it's like snapping at him.
Alright, seeing
It's like holding off a rabid dog. You have it by the neck while it's just biting.
that Asa is on top of this, he takes out his, I believe he had a pan flute, and starts to
I said he had a
hum a
flute.
melody, a sweet melody, giving Asa a d6 of
Ooh, bardic inspiration.
inspiration.
Oh, I like Griff.
Yeah. Alright, so that will be Griff's turn. Kenneth, you're up, and Hovel, you're on deck.
Kenneth,
Hold on a sec.
are you googling something?
No, I'm replying to someone.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Gee. So as far as Kenneth is seeing this, does he consider this attempt?
You
What?
cut out.
Yeah, repeat that last part.
Does this attempt seem like it's going well, or does it
Not
seem like
really.
AZ is being what?
No, not at all.
It's not going well, right?
Oh, well,
No.
somewhat. I got a
Kenneth's
15.
going
It may
to-
not be enough, but it's not like I got a nat 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenneth is going to having been bitten for how many points of damage? A lot?
Yeah.
23.
A little bit. Was it 23?
No, it was
23.
more than that. It was like 26, I think.
23.
27.
27.
Yeah.
Kenneth, having bit
27.
for 27 points of damage in one attack, is going to get around this thing, and since it's really distracted, would I have advantage on attacks?
Say that again. You're
Does he get
breaking it up.
flanking basically? Does he get advantage?
yes,
really
he
distracted.
with
Do
fires,
I have advantage on attacks?
Yes, you will get advantage for flanking if you do attempt to attack this. I would give you disadvantage because you do have Asa, but it kind of cancels out, so you'll just have
So does
Regular. regular attack.
Oh, all
You're
right.
trying to be careful not to hit Asa.
All right. Let me just change one thing while I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get. I'm going to just. I'll add this in so it'll make it easier. Okay. Slash number 1.
That is a hit.
9 points of damage.
Nice.
Slash number 2.
Ooh!
That is also a hit.
You say ooh, but I rolled an 8. That's only because I have plus 9 in total to all via proficiency, strength, and my divine blade that it turns into a 17.
Don't really care what the
That,
result of the die is, just the total.
Yeah, that's 17. Okay, so you got 5 points.
9
as
plus
you go in,
5.
are you slashing or are you stabbing McStab?
The longsword can do should be able to do both. So I'm going to prefer to stab it so I don't less chance of hitting Asa.
Okay. You gracefully stab this, and more
Like a
blood
fence.
comes out. And let me put a marker on this little beast.
I am well aware of the fact that this is going to make it much more difficult for her to tame it.
Yeah.
I will assert my dominance upon this bullet if it kills the bullet.
It does look hurt pretty bad. As it's like groaning when it gets stabbed by your longsword. Alright, is that it for Kenneth?
God damn it, Kenneth!
Alright. Pavel, you're up. And then it is the creature's turn. So you
I'm
still
gonna
have your
try to-
hand.
I'm gonna try to grab and pin it again, but this time I'm gonna wrap around
Okay.
the neck and wrestle it to the ground. It's like, fine, you don't want to go down the easy way, we'll do it the hard way.
Alright. As it turns its head towards Kenneth's stab, you're gonna have advantage on this
Ooh.
strength against contested strength.
I got a 14 again?
Yeah, nothing. It wiggles out of your grip as it starts to turn its body towards Kenneth. Okay. Is that it for Hobble?
Unless that's considered the attack action.
Yeah, it is. It's
That is
counts as your
considered an
action.
attack action?
Well, it's your
Well,
action.
Your action.
Yeah, but
It's
is
not
it
an
considered an attack action?
Yes, because attack action is the action.
Yeah, what he's saying is like it's not, if he has extra attacks, he does not get more after you do.
Oh, extra attack.
Yeah.
You tried. Yeah, when you did it, you used your action to try to wrestle it. You did not use your slam. Right?
That's what I'm asking the DM. It's like because extra attack, but since extra attack specifies you have to take the attack action, do I not get to try again?
No, that wouldn't count as an attack action.
Didn't think
It
so.
just counts as an action.
Did not
Which
think so.
attack action goes under that action. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
But
So yeah, that
that's
extra attack
exactly the
won't
ruling
count.
that's exactly the
Right.
ruling I was expecting. That's my turn.
All right. Cool. It is its turn. It is pissed and is going to try to bite at this new morsel that just stabbed it. It is gonna have advantage or 10 as it bites wildly, missing and hitting the barn, taking a nice chunk out of the barn right next to Kenneth, right here. Okay, Aza, you're up, and Griff's on deck. You have inspiration,
Get on
remember
my
that.
level.
I'm going to do speak with animals to see if it works.
Okay. You start to mumble some words in ancient tongue, and it's still bucking and eyeing Kenneth with intent to kill.
And for my interaction, I'm going to be like, damn it, Kenneth, why are you making it worse? I'm trying to tame this thing.
Ooh, can I respond really quickly?
Yeah, go ahead. Interaction, 60 seconds.
Not working. What you're trying isn't. We're gonna.
You're gonna be killed for getting in its way. Hobble's fine.
Alright. Okay, is that it for Aza? Yeah, no, that was an interaction. You have an action, bonus action, or movement.
I have nothing else to do with my bonus action, so I'm done.
Give me a dexterity check to see. He's bucking really wild, and Hobble is trying to grab it. So I want to see if you can stay on. You don't get knocked off while it's bucking. 13. You move, almost falling off, but you have your hands on the reins, so you're like leaning back really hard, and it kind of pulls its head up but
She
that was
said she's been
close.
standing on its back the whole time while holding a train, so I imagine like she's still holding the reins, but now she lost her footing, so she's just being flopped around wildly like a fish.
Yeah, and it's
Bludgeoning damage?
doing so. It caused the reins to go further back in its mouth, and its like head.
And it's
veers
okay, so
out.
now it's head reared up.
Yeah. All right. So Griff is going to sit here.
Oh, I didn't
and-
use my inspiration. I'm an idiot. It's
You
fine.
still can.
Carry on.
Oh,
No, it's fine.
No, she already knows the result of the.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you're
so
right.
she
yeah. So Griff is going to move here and hold his action if anyone's needing healing in any way.
I was about to say he's
Oh.
moving closer. Is he gonna be an idiot and hit this thing?
No.
Okay.
Kenneth, you're up, and Pavel, you're on deck.
Griff can stay. Kenneth, not so much. Griff can stay. Havel,
Yes.
you're up.
No,
No, Kenneth is
um,
up.
Kenneth is up, and he's
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm sorry. I
That's
got
fine.
Havel's. I got.
So am I
his
rolling at,
icon
like,
confused.
disadvantage? Am I like rolling at disadvantage now because Aza's on focused on me?
yeah.
Screw that noise. I'm not going to try to avoid hitting Aza.
Wow.
All right, so you're just gonna swing,
So-
swing wildly.
So that way I won't have the disadvantage. I have that much confidence in my
All right, roll the hit.
27.
Yeah, that hits. That does hit. As you focus, and your strike lands on its feet, cutting off one of its toes. 8 damage. Okay.
This reminds me of a funny thing that happens in Skyrim.
Yes. This thing is looking worse for weather. It's not looking good.
Attack number 2. 12.
That is a miss.
Okay.
As it puts its foot up from getting its toe cut off, you end up hitting the ground.
Alright.
Okay?
Fair enough.
Havel, you're up.
I still want to pin it to the ground.
Okay, so it's gonna
Aza
be
keeps
contested.
screaming, "Don't kill it!" So Hovel can't kill it. Hovel can't smash. So he's gonna try
Alright.
to pin it.
Alright, give me a
Third
contested
time.
strength check.
Do I get advantage still, or is it normal again?
You are going to get advantage because the
Advantage?
Yeah, it's not facing you anymore. It's facing me.
yeah,
Sweet.
it is. You're right. So yes,
Go
advantage.
down! Damn it!
Ooh, nice.
That's great.
You pinned it. Nice. Good job. You now have it pinned, and it is it has the incapacitated not feet. God, what's the word I'm trying to look for?
Condition.
Condition. Yes, thank you. All right. Is that it for Havel?
Yep, I'm just gonna use, once I have it there, I'm gonna use the rest of my turn, any bonus action interactions, whatever, to keep it there.
Okay. It is going to try to squirm. So give me another contested strength. So this is his. Oh, I forgot to turn off the disadvantage. Oh wait, does he have disadvantage?
You can always just ignore the disadvantage part.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Well, I got 13.
Yeah, it's still pinned. You have it well, in your grip.
This is one of the reasons why I wanted to take the grappler feat when we got level
Yeah.
4.
Aza, you're up, and Griff's on deck.
Well, I'm gonna try one more time to calm it down. Cause it's probably my last time since Kenneth is about to fucking kill it. Like an
Okay.
asshole.
How are you doing this? How are you trying that?
Same
Calm
as
this down.
before.
Alright.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't see that adding much
So
to it, though.
D6. 16? No. It's scoring even more now that Hovel is holding it, and you're like in between Hovel's fingers. Hovel was able to grab it, and you're like in between its fingers.
I'm gonna kill it.
God damn it, Kenneth. We
All
could
right,
have. This is why we
um,
can't have nice things.
Anything else for Asa?
I am so glad that that sentence was not said to Hovel.
Anything? Is that it for Asa?
Yes, that's it for my turn.
Alright. Griff is like, whoa! Backs up 5 feet.
Yeah,
I'll be here.
Griff just watched this big stone man that he was just showing the constellations grab and wrestle this big creature.
He backs up,
This big rhino shark to the ground.
keeping his actions still held. Alright, Kenneth, you're up, and Hovel, you're on deck. Whatever attacks you have are gonna have advantage.
Okay. Oh, I will?
Actually, if it's considered incapacitated, like you said, any attacks against
Yes.
it are automatic crits.
Yes.
I wouldn't consider it incapacitated. It's still struggling.
No, the grappled feet is the condition ends if the grapple is incapacitated. Oh, hold on.
Grappler.
I don't have the grappler feat, so don't be looking at that. Just look at the grapple.
Yeah, it's the condition for being grappled.
Yeah, no. The only thing it has is it doesn't have speed and cannot benefit.
Right.
from
Yeah.
Is it grappled or is it restrained? There's
You
a
know, that is a
difference.
good.
Yeah,
I
it's like
don't
that's
think
up
it's
to.
restrained yet.
Yeah, it's just That's a good. Yeah, it's not restrained. He can restrain it if he grabs it harder. But yeah. So you.
Yeah, right now you're just holding it. You don't have it into into.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, right now I just
like,
have it on the ground. I have to get it into a submission hold to restrain it.
Okay.
Also,
so
I'm pretty
Kenneth,
sure we've hit level 5.
Yes, we are level 5.
You
Yeah,
said level
Kenneth-
4, grappler.
Yeah, I
Remember-
could have taken the feat, but I didn't.
Oh,
Kenneth.
okay. Stabby.
All right, stabby McStab.
Go with what works. 15.
That is a miss.
Alright, should I worry about that hitting Asa?
I was gonna say, he
No.
stabs me, doesn't he? Because he's
No.
not trying to avoid me.
It
It
just
I don't-
wiggles and it just
the
doesn't
cut
come-
just the cut just
it comes close. Yeah, but it doesn't come close to Asa.
Alright. And 12 again.
That does
can't
come
I-
pretty close. It comes very close to Asa.
Why can't I stab it once it's been, pinned to the ground? Grappled.
Because you shouldn't
Thanks, guys.
stab it.
The best gods hate us. Alright, is that it for Kenneth?
Yep, that's it for Kenneth.
Alright, Mr. Hobble the Rock. What do you want to do? You have this thing grappled.
Alright. Bear with me.
Don't
Yep.
kill it, damn it.
And you have Asa. Remember, you have Asa on its back, in between your fingers.
Hovel is going to try and tame an animal the only way he knows how to tame an animal.
Okay.
By being louder and stronger.
Okay.
So
Give
I already have it pinned to the ground.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna just try to grab it and get it even more pinned to the ground so it can't struggle anymore and it's just stuck. And then I'm just going to roar as loud as I possibly can at it.
Okay, so are you trying to restrain it?
Yes, I'm trying to restrain it now.
Alright, give me a... Strength. Give me another strength check.
Normal or with advantage?
Normal.
Normal? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes!
nice. Ooh,
Double yes!
that is- Alright, Hobble rolled a 24 and I rolled a 21. So yes, you have it restrained.
I restrain it, and then I will roar as loud as I possibly can at it to assert my dominance as the bigger, better creature, and it must submit.
Okay. Alright, is that it for Hobble?
It depends. Do I roll an intimidation check or something with the roar?
No. Because you were trying to restrain it, and the growl and shout was just a added, flavor.
Okay.
Alright.
I assume can the next animal handling check be made with advantage then, because it's afraid of me?
Possible.
Question mark?
I would think being fully restrained would make it think twice. But I don't know the brain of this thing, so
It's also up to the DM, but it's its turn.
that's why I
Alright,
said
it is
it's
going-
not up to me.
It's still going to try to wiggle out, so that 13 against your contested. Wow,
Go
yeah.
here!
It's not going anywhere. That's his turn. Alright, Aza, you're in between the fingers of Hovel and still on the back.
Hovel's fingers
What do you
are
want to do?
Hovel's fingers are on his back.
Are on its
Yeah,
ass.
it's like on its back. Like this is the creature and it's grab like this and you're in between the fingers.
I'm gonna try one more time before Kenneth probably kills it this time.
Alright. It's a
And I'm gonna yell at Kenneth. If he kills it, I'll kill him in his sleep.
it doesn't seem like it's working.
So I didn't get advantage.
No.
I just want to call. I don't even want it to be a pet. I just want it to calm down and leave. I don't want to kill it.
It doesn't. It
He just doesn't want to
doesn't
kill
seem
it at
to
this point.
respond to anything you're saying to it. It's just
Even
mindlessly
what if
attacking.
I give it a hug?
It doesn't seem to work either.
I'm so sad.
There are some things that cannot be accomplished with.
I don't want to kill it.
Asa, is that it for
You don't
Asa?
have to.
Yes, that's it for Asa.
Okay. Alright, Griff is gonna hold his action. So Kenneth, you're up, and Havel, you're on deck.
I'd like to imagine too. I'm like full on laying down on its back at this point with my arms around it, just whispering to it calm words.
Whispering sweet
Alright.
nothings.
So now that it's restrained, I have advantage, correct?
Yes. You will have advantage on attack rolls.
23.
Yes, that is a hit.
10 damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Is it dead?
How do
Yeah,
you
this
want
is
to
the
do?
how do you want to kill it?
Okay.
Yeah. How you do find your sword goes all the way to the hilt, and it
Yeah.
screams out in a wild pain.
Yeah, Kenneth is basically just like, just sort of like walks up to the head of, and just, goes, ha! Grabs and then just like a two-handed stab through.
Okay. Yeah. You with all your might, you stab it right in its head, and it just and then falls. Kind of just goes limpless in Havel's hand, and lots of blood streaming out from the wound.
Okay. Okay. And that was for Bucky.
I understood that reference.
Nice. Alright.
Pavel will
so-
let the creature go after it's gone limp in his grip.
Okay.
I'm just standing on it, staring at Kenneth with a single tear in my eye, like, how could you?
Do you actually say, how could you?
Yes.
Look at what that thing did to Bucky. He holds up his shield.
You
I-
you killed
His
it
shield,
over.
his shield is a buckler too, just so you know.
You killed it over a shield.
That thing almost took my arm off. I mean,
Well,
like, sure, it's mostly healed. Like, you can see like there's still some blood on there, but
You're be-
most of the actual wound itself is mostly healed. Sure, I healed most of it, but
your
this is not
shield will face bigger wrath than a stupid bite.
look, this was not going to end well.
I'm I'm
I
just saying, I can't kill
recognize
you
what
in
you're
your
saying
sleep. I can't kill you in your sleep like I threatened because that would be bad. But let me tell you, you better keep one eye open when you sleep, or else your shield will face the wrath that I can't do to you. And I huff off and go sleep in the corner. Or I guess meditate. I go meditate in the corner. And I just,
Alright.
I jump down and I'm
as
huffing away.
As she jumps down, Kenneth is going to grab her arm for a sec, like for a second.
Well, I hop down this way, so
Yeah, he's gonna like jump forward and just sort of like grab it and just go like, hold on a second.
He's going to halt you, is what he's trying to say.
I'm going to try and swoosh away from your arm when I jump and you're jumping after me.
All right, shall we
Alright,
like?
so yeah, 2 contested
Dex?
dex or strength checks. It
I'm working
depends.
on it.
Is
Athletics?
Asa, you're like dex. What's the word I'm looking for?
Is it a Dex
Um,
saving throw?
No, it would be contested checks.
How about my athletics versus her acrobatics?
I was gonna say athletics versus
Yeah.
acrobatics.
Because you're like jumping down and kind of using that momentum to kind of pull away.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you
I
pull away.
slip away. I jump down. I'm too fast for you, and I
But
walk
25
away.
versus 26.
You had advantage?
No, not.
No, I did not
No.
have it. I forgot to turn off my advantage.
Oh, okay, so it's
Yeah.
the 13. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I huff away.
Blue rolled a 25 and or
So
Asa
Kenneth
rolled
will
a
do- Kenneth
25.
will do like an abortive swipe, and then he'll be like, "Okay, I'll talk." Like, he'll like,
And I
I'll talk
meditate.
to you later.
I'm like facing the corner, meditating. Like, I meditate the whole rest of the night, even though I usually only need 4 hours.
Well, hold on. Kenneth is going to give you like 10 minutes, so then he's going to walk in, stand behind you there.
As Kenneth walks by Hovel, Hovel, having watched all of that go down, is going to he's gonna go, Kenneth,
Yeah.
did Hovel do bad?
Oh!
He says, Kenneth will say, "No, you did great. You actually did really well. I'm proud of you."
But Asa and Kenneth mad.
Yeah, but I think the reason why you did really great is because both of us wanted, even when we didn't want the same thing.
Hovel not do bad?
Oh.
Not at all.
Oh.
Okay. And then Hovel will stomp back to his...
Kenneth will offer Hobble a high five that is in all contemporary.
I will high five with my finger. I will just kind of poke his palm.
But this is something we have done before.
Yes.
teaching him how to high five.
The gentlest of high fives.
Nice.
All right, so Kenneth is gonna go and stand, off like a couple of feet, just behind Asa.
Hovel will sit right here.
Wait for her to acknowledge him.
I refuse to acknowledge him unless he forces me to.
He'll sit there for like another 10 minutes or so and say, "Hey, Asa." Look, I know you wanted to ride that thing, but trust me, land sharks are not. It would not have been advisable. Put it that way. I've
Give
never heard of
me
anyone investigating it. Anyone doing
Kenneth, give me a history check to see if you know what this thing is.
that. Okay, but remember, Kenneth's been studying to be a adventurer for a
Right.
chunk of his
So
life.
he may or may not have heard what this thing was before.
Yeah, I'm saying, can I get that with advantage?
Yeah.
Advantage because backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I think that's
Two nat
I think
Two
that's-
two nat
shit.
20s. Holy shit!
Wow. Yeah. All right. So
I
those
know
are massive,
everything about this.
massive monstrosities, and everything that you did, you knew because one, it has a very low intelligence. It's a monstrosity, so any kind of taming of it is fruitless.
Unless you
They
get it.
are called, they're called land sharks. They're underground hunters, and they wander around temperate lands trying to feed on animals and humanoids. So it kind of,
They eat everything, basically.
yeah, it makes sense that it just burrowed up and came
You
out
like-
to
you
this
like-
barn for food.
We got Aza. You don't know. I don't know if you know this, but that thing was called a land shark. It's a well-known monstrosity that dwells around these temperate forest parts. And let me put it this way: you were never going to be able to tame that. No one's ever tamed something like that. Those things just go around eating any kind of animal and people. Heck, if anything, we probably just saved a good chunk of this village from being eaten. We certainly saved the rest of the goats.
It was just hungry.
Yes, it was. But if you hadn't been as awesome on its back, it would have tried to eat you.
I don't care about me.
Well, I care about you.
Hovel care about Aza.
Thank you, Havel.
Aza tame Hovel.
Oh, well, you don't need taming, sweetie.
Yeah, you were never anywhere savage as that.
I
as
wasn't
that
expecting
beast
to
out there
make it
was.
a pet or anything, but maybe I could have, I don't know, calmed it down enough to get it into the forest away from people.
It's a noble goal, but I think can you understand my point of view too?
Only slightly. You're not off the hook all the way.
Hovel still not know what tame mean.
Maybe,
It means
maybe.
you don't hurt people unless, when it's necessary.
To calm it down. I go over to Havel, I get up from my meditating, and I go up to Havel and I give his leg a hug.
No.
I will gently, very, very gently hug Aza back.
Kind of say, so are we all right then?
I kind of give him like a not happy, but like sort of the tiniest bit of a smirk, like more mischievous than anything. And I'm like, yeah, but I'd still watch your shield.
Kenneth says, yeah, it's probably gonna take me a good chunk of next morning getting this thing back into working shape.
No, I mean watch your shield from me.
I know. I chose to interpret it the way I did.
And I'm clarifying because I don't believe that Kenneth could actually, like, understand subtle things still. So I clarified it because I didn't think Kenneth could have just purposely misinterpreted. So I'm just like, Havel, can I have a big hug in your arms? And I reach out my arms like the pick-me-up signal.
I will pick her up to my chest and just give her the biggest hug.
Anyhow,
Like when a father, picks up their kid after coming home from work. You know what I mean?
And I'm like, go away, Kenneth. Go to sleep.
thanks. I definitely need. Wake me in a couple hours.
Go to
So
sleep,
Griff-
Kenneth. Me and Hovel are going to have a moment.
Yeah.
Griff
Kenneth
walks in and says, "Wow, that escalated quickly. I'm gonna go to bed."
I'm like, and he walks in, and in the middle of him saying, wow, that escalated quickly, in the middle of the word escalated, I cut him up, and I'm like, not now, Griff.
He kind of just slumps his head. Alright. And very quietly, and then walks to this corner.
Kenneth will like collapse down back in his bedroll. He's out in.
Yeah, this would be a
Yeah.
great time to take
He's
a
out in
break.
54 seconds.
Okay.
Alright, nice.
See y'all in
Uh,
a few minutes.
Yeah, let's take a 5-minute break. Let me get something to eat.
Sounds good.
I'll be
Right
back
back.
to anyone who happens to be here, entertain chat or something, tell a story, I don't know, ask questions, I don't know.
So it looks like it's just you and me, chat. How's it going? Everyone having a good night? I hope everyone's having a good night. I'm having fun. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm having tons of fun. Hovel's hilarious to play. Everyone must be lurking because I don't see anything in chat. But then again, there is the delay. So let me tell you all this little story about how Hovel came to be in my head. Alright. Here was my thought process for the creation of Hovel. This happened in about, like, 30 seconds worth of time on some random ass Tuesday when I was, like, 16. Keep in mind I'm currently 23. So this was a few years ago. I was playing a lot of Dragon Age, and I had the DLC where you get the character Shale, who is a stone golem. And I kind of figured out, like, what if... It's like, I figured Shale would be a lot like Hovel, but it turns out Shale was much more intelligent. I was thinking it's like, I'm gonna get a stone golem, it's gonna be big, it's gonna be dumb, but it's gonna be the strongest person in the party. And then I'm realizing it can speak in limericks and shit, and I'm like, wait, you're not stupid like I thought you were. Kind of thought you were gonna be dumb as dirt. That's actually much better. But then it kind of got the gears turning. It's like, what if the character was an idiot, like, and didn't know right, like, actual right from wrong? And then that kind of just birthed Hovel in my head. It's like, what if I made that character? It's like, what would I name it though? And then I thought of the man in stone armor from Dark Souls, from the Dark Souls series, the great and the famous Hovel the Rock, who has armor that you can't wear and roll normally in unless you've got like 30 Constitution or some shit to boost your carrying capacity up the wazoo. Otherwise, you're gonna be fat rolling for days, or not roll at all. So it's like, I'll name him Hovel the Rock. He'll be a big ass stone golem. He'll be strong. He'll be powerful, and he'll be dumb as rocks, pun intended. And that whole thought process happened in about like 30 seconds. And then I whipped out my notebook that I keep in my pocket and I wrote it down as fast as I could. And Hovel was born. It took so many years for him to actually get into a game because people don't like to run homebrew creatures like Hovel. So I was really, really lucky to find this group. And I'm so happy that they also like the homebrew class that Miles is, being a necromancer. And also, since there's only 3 of us in both games, we are looking for a potential new player in both games, Curse of Strahd and this one here, Seeds of Chaos. So if anyone feels like adventuring alongside Hovel, Aza, Kenneth, as well as Miles, Kurdal, and Elman, feel free to send messages to Blue or Paul Stone, because we are looking for more players.
Mhm.
Also, I do find it hilarious that Hovel is meant to be like the tank that everything is supposed to attack because he's the biggest threat on the battlefield. Because he's also the biggest target, and almost next to nothing attacks him.
Really? I always thought he was DPS.
No, I kind of built him to be the thing that draws all the attention and the fire. Because like if you saw an elf, a human, and a stone golem charging toward you in battle, wouldn't you want to kill the stone golem first?
Yeah, but I actually intended Kenneth to be to dodge tank.
Oh, you were gonna be like the dexterity paladin?
Not necessarily dexterity entirely, because he's actually more he was originally focused on strength, but he had his like revelation thing where he's now focused on armor class. Like throughout that last fight, I had 23 armor class.
Damn.
Yeah.
I only have 17 because I'm just made of stone.
Mm-hmm.
But then the fun part is I basically have permanent barbarian rage because any damage that isn't magical that's from a basic ass weapon is halved.
Yep.
It's like I got permanent.
Not quite as good as werewolf immunity, but pretty close.
Yeah, not quite as good as werewolf immunity. But I'm immune to poison damage. I'm immune to I'm also immune to psychic damage because I'm too stupid for it.
Well, not having a proper mind.
I am too stupid and I don't have a proper mind, so I can't take psychic damage. But yeah, I take half damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from any non-magical weapons. And I imagine a bullet's teeth are not magical, so even if the thing did manage to bite me, it wasn't going to do much.
Honestly, I think it'd be kind of funny just to see like Havel and Strahd like do his slam attack on one of the werewolves, do nothing for some reason.
That would suck.
That would be just weird. Imagine that though. Just imagine that in your mind's eye, like a 9-foot golem hits, punches a werewolf full force, and it just for some reason does nothing.
Oh, that would suck. Hava wouldn't know what to do.
This is true.
Hava would be so confused. He'd be like, "This normally works." He'd probably just keep trying to hit harder because he's too stupid to realize that it's not working at all. Havel's basic mindset when it comes to smashing things is if the first smash doesn't work, smash harder.
Smash again.
If at first you don't smash, then smash again.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Got some chocolates, but I'm not feeling too well. Don't know if I want to eat that. How long we didn't go for like an hour and a half?
We've
like
been going for. We started at about
2
like.
hours, right?
We started about like 9:30ish.
I'm not feeling
Okay,
too well.
so-
I think I might need to end today's session a little early.
Aww.
Drop the kids off at the swimming pool and try to feel better. Yeah, sorry guys.
I don't know, Blue. That's something I would need to talk to Paul about.
Does Hovel's Slam count as a magical because Hovel himself? No.
Yeah, I didn't.
His Slam attack was just a straight normal attack.
You guys are gonna need to find some like item to give to Hovel, like brass knuckles or some shit that makes his attacks considered magical.
Yeah.
Or find someone who knows how to work with golems that can like modify Hovel to have magical attacks. Because otherwise, yeah, Hovel's attacks right now are not considered magical. So if we did end up fighting werewolves, Hovel ain't gonna be
I'm
gonna
pretty
be
sure
helping.
there's a paladin buff spell that lets me do that.
There probably
Right,
is.
so-
That makes all attacks from that a creature makes considered magical attacks.
Yeah, I mean, like my sword does that. My special sword there. No. If I were to use magic weapon on Hovel,
Uh-huh.
like on Hovel's arms, would that work?
That is a question of. I'm sorry, I'm really not feeling good. Of you, trying it and seeing what happens.
You can certainly try. But I don't
Um,
think we're going to be seeing Hovel and Barovia anytime soon.
I don't know. Blue, are you here or are you, AFK? I think she's AFK.
I do believe she is still AFK because she's been talking in the chat to us.
Okay.
So she's listening to the stream.
Yeah. So, how is everyone in chat doing?
I asked that earlier and no one seemed to answer. I'm going to assume everyone's doing good and lurking.
Okay. Good. Well, I hope so. Oh,
Because
she's
we do
on the
have
phone.
quite a few lurkers. I did pull up the
Yeah.
viewer list, and we got Apple, Badapple, Chainsaw Will, Commander Root,
Oh, hey, Will, you're watching, huh?
Land Fusion, Orochi Oni, Skinny Seahorse,
Why do I only have...
Slow Cool, V and K, and Vergapraz.
Paul, two questions. First of all, did we get a long rest in? Because having 0 spells remaining makes me...
Yeah, you guys go, through the night with nothing else happening.
Alright. And the second question I have is, I presume this isn't going to be enough to level it.
No.
Dang.
We are not level 6 yet.
Not yet.
No Aura of Protection yet.
I'm curious, that thing did a lot of damage. What's that thing's challenge rating?
I can't tell you.
I'm just curious. Like, I don't even know what challenge rating exactly means, per se.
I think the way I interpret challenge rating is a group of 4 adventurers of that level will find this creature a challenge. For example, a Displacer Beast has a challenge rating of 2, which means a group of 4 level 2 characters will find one Displacer Beast challenging to deal with. That's the way I interpret it, and it seems to work out pretty well.
Yeah.
It checks. Oh, you have the Terrasser.
Yeah, we'll wait until Blue comes back. But you guys were heading towards your next stop was to the 7-stringed harp to find supposed priests with that symbol that one of the parents said they saw in the 7-stringed harp tavern.
Yes.
So that's kind of where you guys were heading.
Every time I look at Hovel's equipment, I'm always like, why do I only have 3 items? And I'm like, oh, because Hovel only wants these 3 things.
Yeah. Hovel can't carry much. You don't have pockets.
I do not have pockets, but then again, I also only want the 3 things that I have.
Yeah. You're content.
Yep, I am happy. Hovel does not need material objects. He has Asa and Kenneth.
Right.
Because they seem to love me. I still just hear these horses going crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I totally forgot to change the...
No, Oni, we mentioned Barovia.
Oh, yes.
That's the setting of the Curse of Strahd game, where we all play our other characters. That's what Barovia is.
Where? I don't understand. Oh.
Hava has yet to use his awesome, amazing earthquakey thing yet.
Oh, yeah. You have not done
I
that.
have not. It will be fun to, though.
There.
Beep. 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 I
What is
just
it?
realized I just realized I have 69 gold.
Nice. Alright.
Is Paul having problems? I don't know. Which
I don't
Paul?
know which Paul. Jinx.
Oni, which Paul? Top Paul or bottom Paul?
Paul Stone or Paul B? Which one?
Paul, all of the Pauls.
All the Pauls. No.
I don't think I'm having problems.
Doesn't seem like anyone's having problems. I think someone's mic is just picking up like a microwave or some shit.
Not me. I don't hear beeping in my house.
It seems to be gone now.
What number? Let me decide.
So that was really interesting at Hovel trying to grapple the creature, the bullet.
I failed twice.
Yeah, yeah, but you gripped him and he couldn't get away because he was going to try to get out and do that leap again. He didn't really get to do his leap too much. He likes his leap move.
Let me decide what then, Oni, because of my 69 gold.
I'm back.
Oh, hello, Blue. Welcome back.
You probably heard me. I'm gonna end it here. I'm
Oh.
not feeling too well.
Okay.
We hope you feel better.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, very quickly, the last ending note. You guys get full rest at the barn, and you wake up. Anything you guys want to do before we end? You guys had plans on going back to the seven-stringed harp. Are you going right there, or are you guys gonna go anywhere else?
The two of you probably woke up to find that Hovel drew the hand symbol that you've been seeing. Everybody else like painting
Oh
and like
god.
hand printing on their stuff. He drew it in the dirt,
Oh god.
and he's just kind of staring at it.
Hovel, what are you doing? What the hell?
Once he hears Aza say this, he's gonna say, "From Master,
What?
hand from Master."
Master?
What? Is this just standing there like, what?
Handprint on Masterware handprint.
Oh, your old master used this?
Yes.
What was your old master's name?
Stone.
Stone.
Lord Desmond Stone. You have never heard him pronounce any name more clearly than that one. As he looks at his own hand and then at this symbol again.
Lord Desmond Stone. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind, buddy. We should probably go find the farmer really quick before we go, though, and tell him about the situation.
Yeah, let him know, I don't want him just walk out here. Thing.
So
I'm being teleported around the barn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had something. All right, hold on. Before you guys move out.
So basically, the only thing we'd really do that I could think of before going is to just tell the farmer, and then I think we're done.
Okay. As you walk out, you do see the farmer standing there, looking dumbfounded at what could only be a huge, giant creature, stinky creature. Here, let's say this is a farmer. Rotting there in front of his barn, and his goat, as he kind of like eyeing the goat, and then eyeing the creature, eyeing the goat, and then eyeing the creature, and then eyes you, and just looks at you with fury, yells, "What the fuck? Get out!"
I look at him and I'm like,
then-
next time we're letting it eat all of your goats. Fuck you. She's still really sensitive about the whole
He
thing,
puts
so
his-
she's like,
it-
next time we're letting it eat the goats if this is how you thank us.
He turns around and walks away. Just storms back. Doesn't say anything to you. Just storms back to the house.
Hovel will visibly recoil at the very, very angry man who just shouted at him.
I rub Havel's leg. It's okay, buddy.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be. I don't think we'll be coming back here.
You know, you're gonna have to drag.
Kenneth looks like he does not appreciate the reception.
You know, now that that happened, you're probably gonna have to actually forcefully take Aza out of the barn because he told them, "Fuck you, get out." So she's gonna go and sit in the barn, and she's not gonna leave
Okay.
until someone makes her. Physically.
Alright. Alright.
Just putting that out there.
Okay.
Kenneth will walk
Alright,
in and say,
well,
"Aza, we have work to do. Come on."
Not this damn town. No one gives a shit. I'm staying here.
He says, "Yeah." He says, "That is true."
Let's go home.
From outside, Hovel will say, "Hovel not mind."
Kenneth says, "No, we can't go home. We still have."
Wait, you cut out.
Kenneth will say, "We can't go home yet. We still have evil to smite."
There's probably plenty of evil everywhere.
This is true, but this is evil that we know of. This is evil here.
People not like Hovel. Hovel okay.
She's thinking some very devious plots, but she does leave.
Mm-hmm.
This
Alright.
barn is definitely getting vandalized in the near future.
Okay. So you guys are all heading toward the the 7-stringed harp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do write it a note and put it on top of the bullet that says, "Just so you know, I was gonna help you fix the barn that the bullet smashed into, but next time I'm killing the goats myself instead of killing the bullet, and don't be surprised if you find something else wrong with your barn."
Alright, do me a favor and type out what you just said so I can put it in my notes.
Okay.
Type out the
Alright.
note you actually are writing.
Yeah.
So we actually have this
that will
note in
help me.
writing.
And I don't sign
Um,
it or anything, but it's probably obvious that it's me. But like, I just take it's more like an angry scribble note than like any sort of actual like letter with a signature and opener and stuff.
Hovel
Okay.
doesn't even know how to hold.
Write that out. Take a picture of it and upload it.
Oh yeah,
doesn't
I should actually write it. Yeah.
Hovel doesn't even know
Yeah,
how to hold
write
a
it out.
pen, so like he has no idea how, because he doesn't know how to read or write. Also, so damn well ain't from Hovel.
And then I'm done
Okay.
with my tirade.
All right.
Kenneth is not going to even try to stop her.
So you guys come back into town.
Oh, right, we have to crab walk through the one alleyway again. Or at least Hovel does.
Possibly.
I have to walk sideways.
Okay. There we will leave it off. You guys come back to the inner downtown area of Succumber and heading towards the 7-string harp. Woo! Alright, I do need to go.
Feel better.
I had fun. Everyone, great role play. No bad, just good. Good fighting, good role play, and can't wait to do this in a week or two.
Hope you feel better.
Bye, Paul.
Bye. Our next game will be what's today?
Today is the 30th of September.
7th. It'll be the October 7th.
And next week is Curse of Strahd.
Correct.
So the next game of Seeds of Chaos will be the 14th.
And we'll do the rest of the closer too, like,
what?
once Paul leaves. Because I want everyone to be able to go do their close.
Yes, you're right. 14th. Okay, yeah, I can do the closing.
Oh well, I was gonna let everyone else. So I was gonna let you go since you have to go.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was done. So I need to go.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
All right. Do you have any closing thoughts,
That was
Pavel?
fun. I do like, though, that even though it was probably just it would have just been the combat with the bullet, we still managed to fit in roleplay with the argument afterwards of taming the bullet, calming Aza down afterward, Hovel having the whole episode of seeing you two argue and not following half of the conversation, so assuming that
Mommy
he
and
was
Daddy
the
are
problem.
fighting.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like he watched both of you just argue at each other, and then he kind of just thought to himself, because he didn't understand half the words you guys used, because they were more than 2 syllables.
Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna
Problem.
stay until the closing. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
I
okay.
should stay to the closing.
I was complimenting that how everyone was able to squeeze roleplay into what was probably just going to be nothing but combat session.
Yeah, close to. I was hoping for some roleplay, and then yeah, that kind of happened.
Which was awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, good things all around.
Anything else? Any plugs?
Nope.
Top Paul.
Yeah, no, this was really fun. I definitely did not expect that Aza would get it into her head to try to ride the thing. Although, admittedly, I probably would have been a little more willing to go with it if I'd known how things are gonna go. But like after that first attack hit me and it like took like 40% of my hit points, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be serious. It would have been kind of fun to have her trying to ride around a land shark.
I didn't.
They move by jumping, right?
Uh-huh.
They primarily dig, actually, I think. I think
Well, they
bullets are
dig.
primarily a digging or burrowing creature.
I think they have movement as well.
I have.
They have regular movement on the surface, but I think they're fastest
they jump.
underground.
I
Yeah,
had.
and they leap.
I had no idea that I was gonna be so adamant about it, but I realized like Aza wouldn't let it go. She doesn't let things go if you haven't noticed. So I just kept at it. I was like, I'm gonna do it until it either dies or is tamed. I hope you didn't mind how I hope you don't mind how easy it is to upset Aza, apparently.
Well, the thing is she seems to calm down too with sort of non-specific, and she ends it with just non-specific, vengeance plans. I get the impression that she doesn't really she doesn't really hold a grudge all that well. Like she's plenty angry in the moment, but after the moment passes.
Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. She seems like someone who's just very emotional in the moment, but once the moment passes,
And it was less about the blood at that point and more about the fact that she kept telling you to stop. And you kept going. She was like, how dare you not listen to me?
yeah, that's the thing that we need to do. It's like one of you needs to like assume like full-fledged leadership position.
I don't know if
I'm
that'll
like-
work. I don't think
I'm like,
either of
I
us
am
would
in
make a good.
charge.
I don't think either of us would make a good leader.
Well, Hubble sees both of you like to go back to the mommy and daddy are fighting joke. It's like you guys are his best friends. He will do anything that either one of you tells him to do.
Oh, Kenneth thinks he's the leader.
So yeah,
Hubble sees you both as a leader because he has no idea what to do otherwise.
Asa doesn't think she's a leader. She just thinks she's the least stupid of everyone.
She just thinks she's the smartest.
Yeah. She doesn't think that we have a leader, but she thinks that she's the one with the best choices. So yeah. Anything else, Paul?
No, I think that's about it.
I'm so waiting for one of these days where you both give Hubble conflicting orders.
And
Kind of
you'll
like what happened. Kind of like what happened with the bullet, where it's like Aza's telling me to. Aza's saying stop, and Kenneth is attacking it. It's like I don't know what to do.
I mean, technically, I did tell you to smash and never told you.
You did tell me to smash, and then I did smash, and then
And you
Aza,
missed.
and then I smashed again,
And then you missed again.
and then I smashed again.
And then you missed again. I think I was the. I think
No,
you hit it
no,
once.
I landed one of my smashes. I know I did.
Yeah, you landed one smash.
Yeah,
and
you
I did
did.
the rest of
One.
the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone's-
I landed a couple smashes actually, because I got the one attack of opportunity as well. When it
Yeah.
ran away from
So
us. And then
anyways.
afterwards, I started wrestling with it.
So yeah, that's it. One last comment. Next session that we do this, expect Aza will attempt to vandalize the barn, and or Aza will attempt to be a squatter in the barn, because she's not gonna let some douchebag stop her from being able to stay with Hopple at night. So yeah. We might get
Okay.
arrested even, potentially. I don't care. I don't think Aza cares.
These
And-
bitches can try to cage Hovel.
And if they do have an issue with it and she can't get the barn, she probably will go home. So y'all better start thinking of ways to make sure Aza doesn't just go home, because she doesn't care about this town. So
Well,
if you want to stay in this town,
Blue,
you
Blue,
better
we
have
mentioned-
reasons.
Blue, we mentioned that it is an option. You could use Hovel as leverage. It's like, if you want to be afraid of him, I can give you reason to be afraid of him.
That is
unless
true.
you do as we ask. It's like, he will do what I
Yeah.
tell him to
That doesn't
do.
really
A
feel
little
that way
evil.
with, the paladin code, though.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but it's like, that is
How-
a
how
thing
would
that can be
Paladin
done.
feel?
So I'm mostly talking to Kenneth, because I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that would be the biggest potential conflict. Aza has no reason to stay. She doesn't feel like morally tied to it. She's chaotic neutral. She doesn't give a shit. So keep that in mind. That if everyone keeps treating us like shit, she's leaving, finding evil elsewhere. So yeah, that's it. Thank you I can't speak. Thank you everybody for stopping by. If I remember, if you want to see the note and you're not in our Discord, I mean, you can get a Discord link if you want. Discord message me and you can get a link, but there's not much in there. But I'll post the note if someone reminds me next week in the chat.
Okay. Cool.
Are you gonna put it in the Discord chat pretty soon here?
Yeah, I still have to write it.
Okay.
Okay.
So thank you everybody,
Alright, guys.
and as always, go on safely.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
the most awkward wave ever.